and welcome back to a brand new Meals of the Week video. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments on my first Meals of the Week video last week. I really hope you enjoy watching my second video. So yeah, let's get started with the meals that I had this week. Saturday night's meal was actually in IKEA, and it was their Swedish meatballs with mashed potato peas, followed by my favourite Daim bar cake. So for today's meal, it is currently Sunday, so we are having a Sunday roast. So we have roast beef. This is from Asda. We've had this the last couple of weekends. This is £14 for a really good sized joint, and it is the most tender, tasty beef that I have had in such a long time. So we are having beef. We've got some sweet corn, carrots, runner beans, broccoli, some roast potatoes, and we made some homemade Yorkshire puddings. Leo has the same, but I just wanted to say this is all the beef that we have left over. So we are having it with my parents, my sister, their kids, etc. So we have made 8 plates of roast beef, and we have all this beef left that we will use tomorrow with mashed potato, pickles, beans, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to pop on my gravy and then go and sit and enjoy a lovely Sunday roast. Just quickly, we did actually cook all of this in the oven and obviously in the saucepans, etc. But you can do the roast beef in the air fryer as long as you have an air fryer that is big enough. But because we bought quite a big joint, we just did it in the oven. But we have put a whole chicken in the air fryer before and done. So yeah, depending on your size of air fryer and the size of your joint of beef, you can actually do it in the air fryer. But for this meal, we have just done it all using the oven today. Monday night's dinner, we have the leftovers from the Sunday roast beef. We have a selection of pickles, and we are having it with the instant mashed potato. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in there to make it a bit more creamy. Then we have some pickled onions, baby beetroot, red cabbage, piccalilli, chutney, etc. And we are also going to put some beans with it. So this is my quick and easy meal for this evening. I love being able to use some leftovers. And then obviously the only cooking I had to do was to warm up the beans and quickly do the instant mash. So yeah, a very quick, simple meal using leftovers this evening. So for this evening's meal, we are having potato bolognese. So I'm making a bolognese. So I got minced beef here, some sliced mushrooms, some garlic and some passata. So I'm going to make a bolognese, but instead of making like a spaghetti bolognese with spaghetti pasta, I've sliced up some potatoes, which I'm going to part boil. And then I've also got the onion chopped up ready to go into the bolognese. Once this is cooked, I'm going to pop it into a oven dish. I'm going to line this with some greaseproof paper. Then I'm going to pop all the bolognese in, and then I'm going to put the part-boiled potatoes sliced on top with some cheese, and then I'm going to pop that in the oven. So the potatoes are now soft, so I'm going to start laying them into the bottom of the dish. So I'm going to cover all the bottom using all the potatoes, and then I'm going to pop on the bolognese on top. So all the meat is now on top, and I'm just going to cover the whole top with a sprinkling of grated cheese before popping it in the oven. So that is tonight's meal all cooked. Just dished out a slice, so you can see you've got the potatoes on the bottom, the bolognese in the middle, and then the melted cheese on top. And I've just put a little bit of broccoli with this for this evening. For this evening's meal, we are having chili sausages with rice, peas and peppers, and I'm going to cook all of it in the air fryer. So the sausages are now cooked and they smell delicious. So I am going to take those out of the air fryer while I put the rice in. So for the rice, I am using this tray, and it is 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, a splash of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and then I'm going to pop into the rice some frozen peas, some finely chopped peppers, and some sliced mushrooms. And then I'm going to give it all a mix, pop this in the air fryer on 190 degrees for 20 minutes. So this is this evening's meal. Unfortunately, the rice was a bit of a fail. So I researched how to do the rice in the air fryer, watched loads of videos, but after 20 minutes, the rice was still raw. And by that point, I was fed up of waiting. So I ended up just popping it in the saucepan and finishing it off in there. So I think if you do try to do it in the air fryer, it might need a bit longer or maybe a higher temperature. But like I said, I researched it and that's the temperature and time and everything they said of how to do it. But yeah, unfortunately, it just didn't seem to work. It was still raw after 20 minutes. So I've just finished that in the saucepan, and I've just chopped up the chilli sausage and put on the side. So for this evening's meal, we are having fajitas. So I picked up this fajita kit, which has the wraps, the seasoning and the salsa. I got a bag of mature cheddar grated cheese because I do like a little bit of cheese in my wraps. Got some chicken breast fillets, onion and a red pepper. So I just put the chicken, peppers and onions, and I've just used the Firelight 1 cow extra virgin olive oil spray. So I've got my chicken, peppers, onion in here. I've put my salsa into a bowl and I've got my grated cheese, and I'm going to start creating my wraps. So I put my salsa with some grated cheese and then my chicken on top. I'm going to wrap this up and go and enjoy. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, then please do like the video, consider subscribing and leave me a comment below. And I will see you again next Friday for another Meals of the Week video. Goodbye everyone.